Good morning. Hello. Hi. Look at you two being adorable in my chat. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. How are we doing? How are we doing? You are awake early. You are awake early. I hope you're doing okay. Why? Hello, both of you. Hello, Nemo. Hello, Hope. Lovely to see you both. Wow. Right. I have to preface that at any point in this morning stream, I may have to go answer the door because I have someone coming to come collect a package. Very important. So yeah, because yeah, when's the best window to collect a package? Well, probably when I am going to guaranteed be in the house, i.e., when I'm working. So yeah. So yeah, the window has legitimately started from like the window was quarter to 11, not quarter past, quarter to 11 until 2. It is currently quarter past 11, and I finish stream at 1. I tend to then go for a walk, have lunch, and come back for stream at 3 on a Monday. So basically, I will just probably flip those round. I may have lunch first, so that I am still in the house, unless of course the delivery has happened by then, or collection, I suppose. Unless of course the collection has happened by then. I generally like walking first because it gives me more of an appetite for lunch. When I get over there, I'm not letting go. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Yes. Yes. I have all the stuff that's downstairs by the door. I've even got like tape and stuff because I had conflicting information. So it's been so much trouble. It's not been so much trouble. It's not. It's been fine. I wanted to do it. Nemo's also cute. Don't let her get away with this. Ladies, you're both adorable. I only have cute girls in my stream. Try to find a girl in my stream who isn't cute. You can't. Boom. Got him. Got him with the praise and the self-improvement. Boom. I literally saw JoeCat tweet this morning on Blue Sky that they'd been trying, instead of doing self-depreciation jokes, they'd been trying to do self-improvement jokes to try and increase, to try and improve their, belief in themselves. And then they said it backfired, and I felt so awful for them. Because I am also a believer in that, of like, as much as we joke self-depreciation, that's my friend you're talking about. So it is a thing we should all try to do better, which is why I try generally these days to say thank you when people compliment me, rather than deflect. Accept the compliment. Hello, Ace. Hope you're doing okay. Every time I hear a car sound, I'm going to look out the window. Full dog mode today. About Me section says you're doing Couple Chaos on Friday. Right. I let me change that now, since we are in just chatting Twitch stuff today. That's okay, as long as we agree Hope is cute. We do. We do. Yeah, let me update stuff. Channel. What's hilarious is I think I did update the like schedule page. I think because there is an actual like proper schedule page, which frankly, I feel no one really uses on Twitch because they put it in a fucking awkward ass place. But I believe I changed that. Let's see, schedule page, commission work, Monday. Creature Tuesday. I'm changing that to Chill Tuesday. Creature Tuesday is Chill Tuesday. Wednesday commission work, Thursday MMO Thursday, Friday commission work, Friday community game night, couple chaos on Sunday. Okay, so the schedule page is correct. And then on the about schedule, okay, edit panels. Put music on for you guys. There we go. That would be better. There we are. Enjoy music. Oh god, even my about section isn't up to date because it doesn't have the correct software anymore. V2 it still says VTuber software VC face. That's not true. VTuber software Warudo. I don't use Meep anymore because it's all integrated into Warudo. There we go. Submit. Okay, schedule. Let's see. Morning, afternoon work stream. Tuesday. Let's see. Tuesday is been relaxes in the evening, playing whatever takes her fancy each week. Work stream. Removing D&D. This got mentioned a few times at the wedding. Even if D&D started back up again, I wouldn't stream it anymore. It's been too long, basically. The channel, like, when I started streaming D&D, streaming was not a job for me. And now it is. And it doesn't... As much as I love D&D, and D&D is a big part of, like, me, it's not a big part of the channel. And unless your D&D game is big, it's very rare you get new people watching a D&D game because they don't know what's going on, because you have to watch D&D from the start to understand what is happening. So basically it just kind of doesn't have a place on the channel anymore, and I told a lot of people at the wedding because a lot of the people in the D&D game were at the wedding. So I sort of made that little mini announcement. It wasn't really an announcement because D&D's been on pause for a long time for various reasons. IRL, Gus didn't have a job for a long time and found it really stressful, which is totally understandable. Coles was moving, we had a wedding to plan. So we haven't played D&D for it's been like 7-8 months. It was basically last year we stopped, so it's 9 months now because we're in September. So I was like, 9 to stop playing something for 9 months and then come back and play it on stream and expect people to watch and know what is happening. nah. So I just sort of told people of like, I'm still interested in playing D&D, which, as you know, Das put that post out. I'm still interested in playing D&D. I always will, but its place on the stream is not here anymore. So, which you know, I don't think anybody. I think only there was literally only one person who wasn't really a fan of being streamed. So that's kind of like put them at ease, I think, a little bit. But it also means the one thing that hasn't actually been voiced is that it does mean it doesn't have to be on a Wednesday anymore to fit into like a stream schedule. So we could play at the weekend, which is, you know, probably more viable for a lot more people. D&D hiatus, baby. Yep, indefinite hiatus. We hate to see it, but life be life. But yeah, I mean, Das did make a post saying that they were thinking they wanted to gauge interest on going back to it. No, so that's mainly what that post was. That Das made a post to gauge interest. Which, if anybody in the D&D party has not done yet, maybe you should. Because how can they gauge interest if you don't respond? Even if your response is, I do not want to, they need to know. I what? Because it's 9 months? Sorry, you just MD. I don't know that one. You what? All right, MMO Thursdays. That's fine. Community collab night. That's and Sunday couple chaos. That's correct. That's been updated. Oh, because it's been 9 months, right? I thought you were literally like, "Hey, hiatus, baby, let's go," and I was like, "Oh god, right, I see." Yeah, happy hiatus, baby. No, you misinterpreting it. My telepathy ability wouldn't even understand that. Yeah. Well, it's just because of awkwardness of words, but yeah. According, at least me looking at it here, the schedule bit on the channel page is correct. It does say couple chaos is on Sunday. And I'm gonna have to delete the D&D panel because we're not gonna play D&D anymore. So I'm just gonna straight up delete it. Remove D&D panel. I had a lot of panels anyway. Stream VODs is all fine. Friends and family update to my husband. Oh, that's the bit that's incorrect. Thank you, Hope. Sunday. Mm-hmm. 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 We're just updating things. Me double check spelling. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. We will start gathering clips in a minute. Because I'm doing maintenance stuff, I'm like, Probably shouldn't show that on stream. There we go, updated. Panel's updated. Okay. Right. Let me check, make sure I applied to Dustin's post. I think I did, but I gotta make sure now you said yes. You can right click on a post and click to view reactions, or what am I saying? Also, you can just see, like, it will be a different color. The reaction will be a different color if you clicked on it. Yes, there are options for yes, I would, I don't know, and no, I would not. So literally just abstaining is not helpful, because if you answer it, literally it's like they've even put I don't know. So it's like, if you don't know, don't abstain. Just say you don't know, because that way DAS can work out what they want to do. This is how I feel when organising community night. No response is the least helpful thing you can do. We would much prefer, even if you're in your brain like, well, I don't want to say no, but I don't want to, like, upset anyone. It's like, it's more helpful if you just tell people no. Message read. Exactly, hi Raz. Exactly. It's more unhelpful. I've learnt this from being a streamer, and people do it anyway. I didn't know what to say, so I didn't say anything. And it's like, cool, well, I was literally trying to gauge your interest. Are you interested? Well, yeah. And I was like, but then you should have said something. Discord just sent an email about updated policy. I know what that's about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Excuse me. I'm back. I had forgot. There we go. You were not so gently reminded. You were not so gently reminded, but there we go. That's another one. I may have to. I know. I can tell. I mean, we can all see. Technically, you can. Anyone can right click and check, but I can see who hasn't. I can see who has and hasn't responded, as can DAS. So I may have to just casually mention it, of just like, hey, you haven't reacted. You should probably do that, even if your reaction is no. There we go. There you go, Nemo. Yeah, the UK Safety Act. Ugh, yeah. Good morning, Core. Everything sucks, it kinda does. Everything feels bad. Why am I anxious? Why am I anxious? Ah, that was rhetorical. I'm putting that on next. Add to queue. What's going on is Discord picking on Hope? Do I need to set them on fire? No, if anything, the UK government is picking on everybody. You have to dox yourself in the UK to use Discord. Basically, a lot of websites and services, because of this so-called UK Safety Act, require you to identify yourself. UK government are idiots. Yes. They require you to provide ID because of this so-called Online Safety Act. So they require you to, like, you know, take photos of, like, your driving license or something so that you can prove you're not underage. And it's like, and yeah, as Growler just said, so suddenly there's been a dramatic increase in sales of VPNs in the UK. Fuck sending my ID to some random company, yeah. The thing is, when they even say, just like, oh, you know, oh, we don't store any information, we just check it and then we'd immediately delete it. I'm still sat there just like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I know legally you can't lie, but also I don't believe you. Though, unfortunately, a VPN isn't always a solution, because sometimes VPNs don't work how you want them to, and two, prevent you from actually doing stuff that you want. Like, me and Curls learnt last week, when we wanted to play a game together, we couldn't connect, and we couldn't work out why. And it turns out it was because of VPNs. The VPNs were stopping us connecting to play a game, so they had to be turned off. Don't tell them to me. Video thing will not work, so I have a baby face. Yeah, the face thing is also just, yeah, and also not everybody. It's also like, I can't think of the word. It's not. I can't think of the right word, but it's like, not everyone has a webcam. Not everyone has a driver's license. Why am I anxious? That was rhetorical. Adults need IDs to protect kids online, and kids need axes to protect themselves online. Yes. Give kids an axe. That'll keep them safe. I like to avoid out. I sometimes get ID'd for energy drinks. Oof. No, I don't want to, even if I did not. Someone used a Gmod face for verification. It was hilarious. Yeah, that's the thing, is that the system isn't even that good. Several axes. Nice. I want a sword. Bitches love swords. Also, I'm not a child. Exactly. Yeah, stay safe. Yeah. I have multiple swords. Oh, you're so cool. I'm jealous. I want a sword. And the thing is that I don't know what sword to get would be the thing, because obviously there's a big thing of, like, you know, you get like a replica sword, but there isn't really like any one sword from like media that calls out to me, except maybe one of the Okami swords, but even then I'm like, I couldn't decide which one. Or Zacian's sword. Maybe Zacian's sword. I love the part in the Hogfather where he gives the kid the sword. I was about to reference that. If someone's like, don't give kids axes, they could hurt themselves. Well, then that will be a good lesson learned. It's educational. I once had an age check in a shop, and the shopkeeper was like, alright, can I see some? Looks up at me. Never mind, here you go. Thanks, I guess. Wow. Man. Not to be controversial, but there is. I'm not going to say what it is because of personal information, but there was one thing that I did do the verification process for because I was like, oh, "Fuck, I need this." Fuck. So I did the thing and I hated it. But so far I haven't done it for anything else. Cause this fucking sucks, bruh. This fucking sucks. Your marriage license? No, because that's not valid. That's not related to the internet. Funnily enough, no. Obviously, I had to be ID'd for that. That's not online. Yeah, we're talking about UK people. We're talking about people in the UK having to give their license for online verification because of the Online Safety Act. Obviously, they needed to. Obviously, I had to be ID'd to get married, but that was like months ago. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it was. That's personal. I dated a girl in high school who owned a collection of knives and could pick locks. Wow, she sounds cool. She also owns swords now. She sounds cool. All quiet. No van. I suppose I should start working her. I've actually been here for like half an hour just chatting, which funnily enough is the category that we're in. Go figure, it's fun to talk to people. Be nice if someone who actually knew about software and the internet had a hand in making policies instead of clueless boomers. Basically, yes. Because it's so fucking dumb as well. Like they don't even realize because kids are extremely computer literate these days. And you know the moment, so literally the moment they were like online, boom, Online Safety Act. Every single person who was even vaguely online literate was like, cool, VPN. They probably don't even know what a VPN is. They probably don't even know what a VPN is. They probably learnt what a VPN was when they got told, sir, everybody is circumventing our law by using a VPN. They just sort of went, I'm gonna ban VPNs. It's like, you can't do that. This isn't a dictatorship. You can't just keep putting in laws to control people. But they try anyway. I just realised that the microphone is like on the other side of the desk again. There we go. None of you said anything. Again. Kids learn coding in school for crying out loud. Yep. The best thing about the Online Safety Act is they're trying to enforce it over here, and literally nobody over here is like, lol, bitch, no. They can't fucking enforce it over here. Good luck enforcing it there. If you can use Gmod to circumvent the system, you bet your butt kids will find more elaborate ways to do the same thing. Yeah. If people just realize that, it doesn't even have to be my face, it can just be a picture of someone else's face, they just have to bring up a picture on their phone and be like, here you go, here's a random celebrity, scan their face. Boom, verified. I was considered a good kid. She transferred us after being kicked out several others. She was talk of the school because when she let everyone know she was a lesbian. And she dated me. The signs really were there, weren't they? I wonder how many people use a photo of Kiss. That's funny. Yeah. Anyway. Suppose I should start doing some work, huh? You're putting off breakfast food time. Yes, you should. I've had breakfast before you. That never happens. We're still friends. I asked her recently if she pre-ordered, as they call it. I've actually never heard it referred to as that. Assuming that we're thinking of the same thing. I heard people using Norman Reedus from Amazon Road Builder to simulate. Oh boy. Right, these were me gathering. I think this was me gathering clips for. This was me, I think, gathering clips for the last video. I'll turn down the music slightly. My kitten's just launched herself the chair and missed. Oh no! She said, I didn't exactly think I was subtle in thinking the personality didn't match the packaging. I love her. Oh, poor thing. It's okay. Kittens are made of stronger stuff than people think. Yeah, that was me re-clipping that. Is this cheese again? Yeah. Much like with TTS, as much as they are funny, I'm getting a little bored of putting it in the video constantly, so... Yeah, kitties. They're fed now, I can feed myself. Hey, let's go. Oh, Jesus. Twitch clips editor. Oh, God. Ugh. Horrendous. Foreshadowing. Yep, and it got clipped like 3 times. I'm just gonna see which is the best, like, cut. There are kittens and you haven't set pics of them yet? They have. You haven't been paying attention. Not today, but they have sent pictures. I think this is the better... because it gives the little bit at the beginning. Where Scours Discord? I believe in the IRL category. Alright, download. Right, where's my downloads folder? Brr. Okay, Minecraft, Fizzy, or Colby. Gross. Gross. Meanwhile, the most rebellious thing I did back in high school was skip class. See, my mum was very insistent. I couldn't go through all of school without skipping at least once. So the final class of the day, I took off with my girlfriend to have fish and chips in the park. Oh, that's so cute. I was a golden student. I don't think I missed class ever, and I didn't get detention ever. Our factory's a mess in the overworld. A little bit, but it's Minecraft. Who cares? Turned out the class had been cancelled because the teacher didn't show and we were free, but I didn't know the intent was there. So you didn't get in trouble. That's really funny. You stole a balloon on National Free Balloon Day. Right, I don't need this. What's this one? Stop fucking doing that. Okay. Okay. I live in a shack in the woods. Minecraft. I live in a shack. There was also a time we broke out of school because we got locked in. Nice. Can't hear the clip. Oh, sorry. Sorry. There we go. Sorry. I always forget. I live in a shack in the woods. Thank you for telling me. I only ever got detention for not doing homework. Turns out it was executive dysfunction. Whee! I did do my homework, but I was always very much the crunch of like, oh, I have a week to do this homework. Let's not do it until the night before. And stay up really late and get told off by parents. But I didn't get in trouble at school because I did my homework, so it's fine. Same when I did do it for... This is the thing of like, go figure the ADHD. I was fine with doing homework in the subjects that I liked. And the subjects that I hated, is trying to do the homework was just ass. Kittens on Discord. Oh, show me the children. Give me the child. Oh, look at, they've already gotten bigger. Oh, bless. I can just tell. They're so cute. I still believe to this day I do my best writing with deadline panic. Yeah, same. This is kind of what I have to say to people when sometimes I do just put an arbitrary deadline on something and people are like, why? You work for yourself. Why do you put deadlines? And I'm like, because if I didn't put deadlines, it basically just wouldn't get done. If I'm like, I need to get this done by this day, I will try to do it. Stacked. Move that down slightly. I live in a shack in the woods.
You do? I live in a cave. Most of this is homeschooling. I mean, I built the building and I did some of the tech stuff on the second level, but pretty much everything.
I just love that interaction. I live in a shack in the woods. You do? I live in a cave. The entire interaction is just funny to me. Save. Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Hold on, get off the middle. I'll put a waypoint down.
That's an interesting. That's an interesting
Why
bug.
are there so many blues?
That's a very interesting bug. Why is everyone me now?
Why am I not blue? He's not blue. There we go.
I'm going to kill you, Naren.
Right.
Naren, I'm going to kill you.
I didn't do nothing.
Remember when I got really mad at Naren for like 10 minutes because I knew they had stolen my blood and they were like, I didn't do anything, I didn't do anything, I didn't do anything. And I was like, I will kill you if you don't give it back. He's like, I didn't do anything. And then this happened. That's why I was upset. Because I was like, I knew you had done it. Don't lie to me. Lied to me anyway. Rude. I live in a cave reminds me of Tony Stark was able to build this in the cave. Yes. I really like the first Iron Man. With a bunch of scraps! I'm not Tony Stark. In college, I wrote an entire mini thesis in 3 days before the deadline. I ended up with the best grades. Famously, when I was in university and I had to do my final write-up for my final project, you know, to get my degree, I basically wouldn't have done it without Spook, because writing hard, and bless him, he had already established, because obviously having seen me go through the entirety of university, he already knew, just like, writing is hard, but you do kind of know, you know your stuff, but you struggle to explain it and put it into words and then write it down. So just tell me what it is, and I will write it down and translate it, basically. So I pretty much dictated the entirety of my final project to Spook, and Spook wrote it down and made the words good. I love him. He's a very good bean. One of the photos that we stuck on the wall at the wedding, so you remember how we had the wedding collage? One of the photos we stuck on the wall is a picture of me cuddling a Foxy plush, with the caption "Early birthday present." It was a Snapchat photo. That was the only way I had it saved. And that was an early birthday present from Spook, who came to Wolverhampton, where I was studying university. He drove to Wolverhampton and saw that I was stressed out from all of my work, and he was like, let's go walk into town and we'll walk to Forbidden Planet, and we'll go to KFC and we'll get some food. And we went to Forbidden Planet, and there was an enormous Foxy plush there. And for those who don't know, I am actually quite a big fan of FNAF. So he bought it for me, and so I have the picture of the giant Foxy plush with the caption "Early birthday present," because it wasn't on my birthday, but he was like, "You're so stressed, I'm buying you a present now." Don't let Spook say that he's not romantic. He's lying. He bought me a bouquet of dragons instead of flowers one year. It was amazing. I've known you for ages. I had no idea you like FNAF. Really? I can't tell if you're joking. A bouquet of dragons, beautiful. Yeah, he bought me a bouquet of dragons. It was great. A bouquet of D&D dragon minis. Bearing in mind that at the time we were quite new to D&D, so we basically had no minis. Now, obviously, we've got a massive horde of them, but these were basically the only minis we had. The first, again, time for my turn to be sweet. The first D&D mini that we ever bought was I bought a bullet for Spook, which is for those who don't know what a bullet is, it's not a bullet from a gun, it's a land shark. And they, for a long time, were Spook's Landshark Sweet Metal, yeah. The bullets were Spook's favorite monster.
It's Blue's birthday. Happy birthday, Blue. I hope you have many more.
It's not my birthday. You absolute gremlin. Spook's favorite monster was a bullet. And he was playing a ranger at the time, Alistair Dartwood. We speak about him a lot. Who was a monster hunter, basically. His main character, like, drive was to find really cool monsters and hunt them. And as a player, his favorite monster was a bullet. He thought they were really cool. So it was like his character's goal. His character's goal was to hunt a bullet. And eventually, he did. Das did make a session where there was a wild bullet terrorizing people. And Spook was like, yes! And he did it. He hunted it, and he took some of its like plating and made armor out of it, and he pretty much kept that armor for the entirety of the game. And for his birthday, following that, I got him a Bullet Mini. And it was the first D&D Mini that we ever got. And obviously we still have it. So there's a little story for me. And then of course he one-upped me and he got me a bouquet of dragons. Some lesbians like to exchange swords instead of rings. I love that. It's great. It's not my birthday. I love that about the English language. You can add literally anything after you absolute and you get a quality insult. Mm-hmm. Look, getting creative with insults is fun. Spook in D&D, find a really cool monster and kill them. Spook IRL, find a really cool furry and marry. You're not wrong, but I don't think that was the thought process. What am I supposed to do with a giraffe? I think I need to go and get the start of that. Because Curls was like, that was a big inhale, but... Yeah, but we don't hear it, so I think I need to go find that. Watch full video. Why'd you bring the gorilla into the mine? Same vibe. Yeah. Why is there a giraffe in my house? Oh, they're making a little pop-out for it now? Interesting. Perfect. It's working slightly better, but only slightly. Oh, you playing the Minecraft? That's a good enough cut, right? Oh, yeah. Download. Okay, if that works, if that little in little pop-up clip maker thing works, that is actually an improvement. Delete that one. Me not paying attention at all to what is happening. Let's see, Minecraft. Giraffe. Giraffe. Minecraft. PK. Please. Move that to there. How many words do you tend to collect? Do I need to be careful? Is this a cult? PK doesn't love us anymore. Confirmed. I love that Spook clipped that. Wonderful. Yeah, let me move this over. It is already a featured clip. I was like, can I make this a featured clip? It's already a featured clip. Wife cult. I love that Spook's the one that clipped that. Yep, that's going on my story. Fuck it. We're in the vibe times. You stole my flowers, that's rude. Oh my god. Perfect. This is the perfect avatar for you. Oh my god, that's brilliant. They do it in. They do it in. Download that. This is a great clip. VRC. Hope. Doot. No sign of a truck yet. My downloads folder's getting pretty bad. I need to tidy it up, really. The problem is that my downloads folder becomes a misc folder of, like, I download something, but then I don't know what folder to put it in, so it just stays there.
That was a follow. Thank you for following. I'm sorry it hasn't. I can't see it on my end. No. My husband is right here. Yeah, VR headsets are very warm. Yeah, it does. Ow. Bye-bye. I love you. Good night. Good night, husband.
Many clips of me being mushy for my husband. Just move that along.
Oh, that's another one that needs to be clipped. That's another one that needs to be clipped.
And so it was.
There's a picture of my butt. I have no shame. I'm too stunning for your stream. That's true. There is a photo of
There is a photo of
Stanley.
Stanji's butt. I like the realization of, wow, this headset's really hot. Like, yeah, they get hot. That's why even in the dead of winter, when you go in VR, I typically put a fan on. You have a TV, you have 2 TV screens, technically, strapped to your face. Important news for UK folks. There's due to be a test of the National Emergency System on the 7th of September in case anyone is experiencing TV and has a hidden phone. This can be opted out. Okay. Interesting. I just see the shout out to me in the VOD. Aw. I've got caught out saying nice things about me. You both say nice things about each other all the time. It's very cute.
What about your wives? Oh, don't worry. I still have wives. I'm just now the chief wife. I am the head wife. I am top wife.
Okay. That's the clip, everybody. I slightly hate. Spook pulled off my pop guard. He was like, why do you have a bit of shit on your headset? And he pulled it off, and I didn't realize. And then when I'm talking, you can hear me on the microphone. And afterwards, I was like, why did you pull that off? You can hear the plosives. I'm like, who is the bottom wife? Is there a switch wife? Crowded. That's for the wives to know. Head wife. I should probably just put that over there. Feels like an opening clip. Could be. There's a couple actually that I think could be good opening clips.
I only have one husband. There will always only be one husband. But I do have many wives.
Also a good first clip. The VRC. Is that the right clip?
I only have one husband.
Yes, that is the right clip. Go to sleep. I just woke up and saw Blue was on. I will go to sleep. Look after Hope for me while I'm gone. Will do. Will do. Sleep well. When you wake up, we may have like a shipping notification, I assume. Presume it within the next 2 hours. Anytime within the next 2 hours. I ticks on the thing to give you shipping notifications as well as me. It was like an option that I could pick. So I don't know if you will get a thing to be like, hey, it's been collected. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to say when they get here because I was going to talk about this earlier, but then I forgot. I got conflicting information on the page of like, you know, oh, what you need to do. And it was basically like, make sure your parcel is prepared. And then the next line, it was like, don't seal it. And I'm like, how can a parcel be prepared if it's not sealed? Huh? So I've got the box, I've got it, I have it sealed because I'd already sealed it at that point. And if they want me to open it, I will just open it and then I can reseal it because I have tape. I've literally got the package and tape and scissors downstairs next to the door in preparation. So if they ask me to open it, I will open it and then I can reseal it. They're a mess from what you told me. Well, the people in the shop certainly were. This is the thing. The reason I went with this company is because it's the company that I've got experience with from my old job. And it was always really good there. It was always really good in that old job. But here, it's been a bit of a pain. And I'm like, what happened? What happened? What was this clip? Yeah, that was the noise I made. Oh, God. I want to edit that so I can get Mersh speaking at the end. So I need to go here. Full video. Me go sleep, have a good one. Bye, sleep well! Yeah, wait for it to progress a little further.
I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that. Oh, that was probably very funny for everyone watching on stream.
Yeah. Save that one.
I'm gonna clip that.
Download that one.
Oh, that was probably very funny for everyone watching on stream.
Minecraft. How do you... Alright. Don't need this one. Time to concentrate for the next hour and actually get the clips.
Oh, thanks, Sanji. Cool, well, we're gonna press the clip button on that. I was signing off. I was literally signing off.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Sanji. Cool, well, we're gonna press the clip.
I'm just gonna call that thanks, Stanji.
I was signing off.
Don't just come back and say shit, especially if you were in a VC with a streamer. Doesn't matter if you think they've ended, if you wait for them to say, I've ended stream. Just a little tip for you all. Okay, let me edit this. What is this one? You know what would be nice? A variant or something for Porygon 2 that gets debugged. Porygon Mega Evolution? Eh? Mega Porygon Z? Because I assume you mean Porygon Z. Porygon 2 isn't the bugged version. Porygon 2 is the upgrade. And then Porygon 2 becomes Porygon Z. Which is the corrupted version. So, Mega Porygon Z. There you go. You got me on a villain personality study binge on YouTube. Good. Good. Do you want to, hang on, let me go find the other video. You know how I said on Sunday, I was like, oh, I found another 2-hour video to binge. It's not a video essay. Here we go. It's Minecraft. And it's amazing.
Minecraft history. I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever. Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Starve for food, become a dictator, and build a society. At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise, the other one...
You're kidding me.
...is a barren wasteland. It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the Rich and Poor 1,000-player civilization experiment. Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server and, of course, subscribe to my channel. Alright, we got...
Now, when he says one of the greatest story arcs that he's ever experienced, he's not wrong. I've watched this entire thing It was amazing. It was actually amazing. If you need background noise, quote unquote, watch this. But you will probably reach a point where it is not in the background. You're just watching it. Because damn! By the way, the music that Good Kids makes is DMCA free. The guy that made the Dirtman song. Oh, that's funny. Now lives as one of my tabs. Do it. Yeah. It's by Ish. It's 1,000 players simulate civilization rich and poor. Apparently, they've done other videos like this. 1,000 players simulate dimensions. 1,000 players, but I've not seen them. But I saw this. It was incredible. This shit is better than Game of Thrones. If you end up watching this, feel free to post about it in the Discord as you are watching it. Like, if you get to, you know, here or something, and something happens, feel free to be like, holy shit. I want to know. But yeah. This was amazing. Didn't expect it to be. I'm gonna be showing this to Spook, and probably also to Curls. I think the next time Curls comes around and we're in, like, sofa vibe time, and, like, you know, I'm playing on the Switch, and stuff, and we're just on our phones, I'm putting this on. Because it was actually incredible. It was great. Actually, like, probably time to join the Discord. Do it! Do it! And then you can take part in things. You can join the Minecraft server. But yeah, this was incredible. Cinema. In fact, let me reopen it back up. Let me scroll down a sec. All of the songs. Some of these comments are incredible. They're so good. Sort by top. Oh, it's not there anymore. It's been moved. It's great. It's great. Did you do a watch along of it? I didn't, but I would consider it if people are interested. I will if people want to. If people want to, I will. It was good. I will watch it again. It's 2.5 hours long, so we wouldn't do it in one sitting. But if people want to, I will. It's a movie. It is. It's actually a movie. It's cinema. That's a movie. That's a movie night on a Minecraft video. Insane. I'd consider a watch along. Okay, noted. I don't know when I would do it. I could ping events channel for it. Again, to clarify for people for the server, I get it. Not everybody wants to be pinged by servers all the time. So I obviously don't want you to mute the server, but I get it. However, I would maybe suggest that you just mute individual channels if you don't want to get pinged all the time. If you don't want to get pinged every single day that I'm doing a Twitch stream, maybe just mute the channel. Maybe don't mute the entire Discord. You know? I have a separate channel for events. Get the event roll from the event channel. And then you can get pinged. You get pinged for the events. Generally for the events channel, if you have the events roll, you get pinged every week when I'm asking what game we are playing for community night. But we did watch through Delicious Dungeon. We had a my standard is mentions only. Same. I tend to go for mentions only. but sometimes I exclude channels if they are something I'm very interested in. What game are we playing? Good question. I'll ask. Hi, Raz. Let me get you verified. Verified. There you go. You should have access to the server. But yeah, there is a pinned message in the events channel if you want the event role specifically. At events, do people fancy a particular game this week? I'm a real boy. We haven't played Wormtown in a while. You're just saying that because it got an update this morning.
I was literally signing off. Good night, everybody.
Phone verification. I've not seen this on Discord before. Yeah, sorry. We got attacked once by not even bots, just genuine people trying to cause trouble and I don't know, get me banned, I guess. So we had to put additional security on. Sorry. I will not be removing it. And so no need to be sorry. Thank you. Thank you. And she fell and ate shit. She fell over. There's more clips than I thought there were, which I'm glad for, considering that, like, look, it was literally August 1st, August 2nd, 14th. We missed 2 weeks, so I was like, oh, there's not going to be a lot of clips, but you guys went for it, so thank you. Is this the same clip twice? No, it's not. Okay. I'm not going to trim that one. It then asked for password. Ah, yes, the password. The password that was set 6 years ago. My password. That password. Get back to you. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. I might ask later or in a couple of days if people want to watch this insane Minecraft video because it is actually insane. It is actually insane.
When you crit plus 2 BP at the start of battle. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust that one. that was not voluntary. That sound just came from him. There was no brain processing behind that noise.
When he crit plus 2 BP at the start of battle. Oh. I'm gonna go clip that one as well.
It makes such noise.
Hey, I need loads of clips because we basically have half of them use clips. So I'm getting as many as I can. That's why I'm probably have to go back and double check that people actually clipped things.
Spoiler alert, I didn't.
When he crit plus 2 BP at the start of battle. Oh. I'm gonna go clip that one as well.
It makes such noise.
Hey, I need loads of clips because we basically.
Is it me or do the clips sound like they're in a tunnel? I would hope not. It could be that my microphone is picking them up as well. Let me turn down the gain. Might be getting a bit of feedback. That fixed it. Yeah, it was the microphone. The microphone was picking them up. I don't want to wear headphones all the time. They make my ears hurt. Yeah, save that one. Do what you want. I ain't your dad. No, that's true. Knocking. Is that someone knocking on the door instead of using the doorbell? Not for me. Not for me. But it's me, let me in. Oh, of course, darling. Curls, I regret to inform you that next time you come to visit, I have a 2.5-hour video I want to watch with you. Bravely Default. Yet another spook noise. Blue's like, I will watch this 7 times. I will. I will. Speak more on that? Okay. Hear me out. It's a Minecraft video. And I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play the intro again. I just played it for people. I have watched this entire video. It was amazing. The bit with the warden was just insane. It was just incredible and insane. I wonder how he recorded multiple POVs. So I believe there's not too many instances of other people's POV, but people were allowed to like stream and record it themselves. Wild, I'm in. I can't wait. Can't wait. I want to watch this in person with you next time you come around. So yeah, but not everyone has their POV. There's very few instances where things are recorded from people's POV. There's a few instances where, like, people were streaming and stuff. So they got it from there. A lot of there is a mixture of his recording what happened live and reenactments. They do sort of cinematically reenact a couple of things so that they can get like good camera angles that they did after the experiment was like completed. So I don't believe anything. I don't believe anything was fabricated story wise, but they just like refilmed things afterwards to get good shots. So yeah, it's so good. It's so good. I want to watch that with you, Curls. Speaking of, when do you want to next come round? Come to my house and watch Minecraft with me. Delete that one. Spook Rant. I'm just going to download that. Bravely Default, Spook Rant. He's accurate though. He is right. He is right. I didn't have a comeback because he's correct. It only grows here and no, human civilization is built around us learning to cultivate crops. Still no sign of a delivery van. Spook's being like, I'm not neurodivergent. Also Spook, vocal stim, vocal stim, vocal stim, vocal stim. Stupid. Yeah, they do be making noises. I got many spook noises this month. Turning into a gremlin. The healing plants of not die. Yep. I forget that these things happen. I forget that they happen. Oh shit. Explanation. Move that. What is this one?
Can you not already know I'm Spectrum? We're all Spectrum here.
That's true. Oops.
Can you not already know I'm Spectrum? We're all Spectrum here.
Most everyone's mad here. Most everyone's mad here. Art. I feel like Cliff needs you in a clown costume saying that. Why? I'm self-aware.
Spectrum, we're all Spectrum here.
Can I... Twitch, there we go. Edit that. Brr. Gotta love Twitch's auto clip, just making a long ass clip. Oh, it referenced right. Funnily enough, I've not seen the Scary Clown movie. Featuring that clip.
Kane, back off. This machine is still active. Huh? Oh no. Oh no, did I just start a boss fight? Kane, be wary. You've set some high concentration of hazard gas inside its chamber. It's speaking to us in Norse. Not friend-shaped. Not friend-shaped.
Not friend-shaped. Artist Impact is so good. I have actually played it off stream. It is good. I have gas in my chamber. Thanks for sharing. Not friend-shaped. The gorilla!
Why? I was hoping this would heal me.
Oh, I ran a question. Did we finish Dinosaurs? Have I missed the dinos? Fully possible. Oh, Dinosaurs is not finished, as Core says. It is. We are close to finishing. We went for like a month not playing it because I did a bunch of like sponsored streams where I'd been sent some games to play, so I played them and had a really good time. And then I got married, but we did play Dinosaurs last week, and I'm currently planning to play it again this week. I assume it is because all the friends are unlocked. Yeah, we've unlocked every resident. So we are in the stage of I just gotta keep running the shop to get money to pay off the building and technically do side quests. Which is like generally just like crafting stuff. So I'm in the end game loop of wake up, gather materials, run shop, wake up, gather materials, run shop. So it's definitely just like chill vibes. Have a chat with me while I just play the game in the background. Download that. This is probably the same clip again. Nope. Nope, that was something else. Definitely need to make this this. Silence. Hang on. Hang on, I'm checking my own mouth. That blend shape does slightly move my tongue. I never noticed that. It's not that noticeable, I don't think. Meanwhile, me just getting beaten up by a gorilla. Gorilla, wake up. Artis. Gorilla slap. What was this one? It's the slight head tilt. Yeah, the slow turn to look at chat. Because chat's over there. If I'm ever looking over here, this is where you are. That's me just turning slowly to look at chat. No, I gotta put that warble modifier over that. No. Oh my god, Rosa's toast. Why do you have so many stacks of toast? I make toast. Why are you... Stop! Stop! Why are you giving me 300 stacks of toast? That's all I make at home. Toast. Why do you have so much toast? Oh, dude. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh my god. I gotta put this toast in my bag. Well, who needs infinite steak, right? You just have infinite toast. That's what So much toast. Minecraft. Make toast. Nope, not a that. Still waiting to see if a delivery van turns up. It's gonna be like at the end, isn't it? Freaking between 11:15 and 2, and it's gonna be at bloody 2 o'clock, isn't it? Me awkwardly trying to clip stuff in VR. No swimming. I think there is a sign. There is a sign for no swimming. Okay, then into the water you go. That needs to be clipped. Just a little hand flick. BRC. No swimming. I think there is a sign. Yeah, you are being a gremlin on the roof. Yeah, there they are. Okay, then into the water you go. That needs to be clipped. I gotta like edit that, so there. I need to edit that so that the like slight pause, isn't there. No swimming. I think there is a sign. There is a sign for no swimming. There is a sign for no swimming. There is a sign for no swimming. Okay, then into the water you go. That needs to be clipped. There is a sign for no swimming. There we go. Save that one. I was previously behind the waterfall. Gotta be behind the waterfall. You could keep a little toast under the pillow for the toast fairy. Oh god, Chaotic's crashing us all. And being like, I didn't crash you. And I'm like, well, it wasn't the fucking sky that crashed, was it? What the hell? Why can you even do that? And then we crash. Amazing. Whatever you're doing, it might actually be crashing. I got a follow as I was crashing. And then I immediately run over to the computer to be like, mute that. Wow, he crashed everyone. Wow, Chaotix crashed everyone. Funnily enough, that's not the bit that I'm going to put in the highlights. It's going to be this bit that I want to put in the highlights. Okay, I'm gonna download that one because it has wiggle room either side. Beautiful Joe. Stop looking at the cat. And this is I am going to use this one. Rigged. It's because the bit at the start, I think, is important to include. Oh, I was referring to that. I missed the Flareon. Fair enough. Wait, is this Twitch chat? What? You put Twitch chat into Minecraft? What? Oh, that was a Witherspoon, I believe. What the heck? What? Now that's some actual wizardry. Is that what all those hacker socks were for? Gotta have your programmer socks. Twitch chat in Minecraft. Okay. It is 1 o'clock, but I can't go anywhere. So. I just heard PK's voice. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. Minecraft. I can still hear his voice. Move that. I had to clarify with Dast with this, and they were like, "We get it, you're leaving." I was like, "The reason I do that is because half the time when I press the end stream button, it doesn't end stream, so I'm just like awkwardly sat there." So I was there just being like, "Bye, bye. I've pressed the button, it hasn't worked. Bye, bye. I've pressed the button, it's still not worked. God fucking damn it." That's why that happened. Wow! Where was that even aiming? Straight past.
Yes, you and your incidental music. Do you want to come and help instead of watching? What the fuck? I just clicked. No, I just clicked into the ground and took a fuck ton of damage. What the fuck? Did you see that? You can vouch for me there, chat. Look at all the damage I just took. They can't hear me because I'm unconscious.
Thank God Naren checked the stream, because I would have died there.
This is bullshit. I literally died and I've still apparently got this mysterious ghost coconut. You enjoying yourself there?
Banana again. Banana. Oh, banana. Hey, I might as well go until I have all of the clips. Unless the van they turn up like now. If they turn up, I will leave stream and go deal with it. There's not currently a van, but I might as well finish this.
I mean, it's coming through.
Good news, everybody. We're starting off hot. Ready to play?
Hello.
Yeah, Das got the full version of that.
I mean, it's coming through.
Good news, everybody. We're starting off hot. Ready to play?
That wasn't a burp. That is the definition of a belch. Delete that one because the other one is better.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's the. Oh, God, I remember this guy.
Who the fuck's this guy?
I have to learn his patterns. That was not
I
learning a
immediately,
pattern.
I immediately. I was waiting for the little.
Yeah. I was waiting for the little parry icon, and the little parry icon didn't appear. like Monster Hunter. You're gonna get hit at the start because you don't know what you're doing. New guy appears, gotta learn his patterns. Cool, well I got no health, so I'm gonna die. Oh, these are all the ones that I've clipped today, so there we go, that's the last one. There we go. We got all the clips. So, when I eventually get back today, it'll be about 3 o'clock UK time in around 2 hours. I'll start putting them into a video because it's the start of the month, which means we gotta get our video put together. I'm gonna try to take some of the stuff that I've learned from seeing how Hope did it. Because Hope did a lot of things way more efficiently than I do. For example, compound clips. That was just a thing I wasn't using, and I probably should. Right. Just refresh this. Yeah, I think that was everything. Okay. Come over here. There we go. Right. So we got 33 clips. Nice. There we are. Bleh. Okay, that's all good there. Still nope. Every time I hear a sound, I'm like, oh. Yeah. Well, I had hoped that it would actually arrive before now, so that I could walk and then lunch. But I guess I will lunch then walk. Even though I kind of don't want to. I mean, if I don't want to, I don't have to. I suppose I can have lunch and I can have a walk and lunch in the space of an hour if they arrive here by 2. If stream's late, it means that the delivery was late because I actually don't want lunch right now. Weirdly enough, I'm going to wait for lunch. But I can't leave to have my walk because they haven't arrived yet. So yeah, I will go do some chores. I guess get some laundry sorted, perhaps. Right. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for the lovely chatting in the morning. It was actually really nice having a little talk with you all. I do enjoy it. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. The best way to support a streamer is to just be at their streams. Oh, and we have more cat pictures in the Discord. Thank you, Growlith. Bruh. Yes, enjoy cat photos in our Discord in the IRL. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll see you in a couple of hours. So, have a good day, whatever it is you get up to. And I will... I don't know. I might just go read. Started a new book. There's a book channel as well. If you like to read, talk about books in the book channel. I'm trying to encourage people to read. Reading's good. Right. I'll see you later. Bye! Hello. Good afternoon. I am back. I'm starting the video editing. For those of you who were here on our earlier stream, no, they have not been. So, yay. I didn't get to go for my walk, which I'm not very happy about. Because I had to stay here and wait for a collection that didn't come. Yay. Okay. Let's get our file set up. you all in there. And let's see. Bit of Besso music. We love it. Okay, where is all the stuff? Where is all my stuff? Behold my stuff. Files. Images. Well, that one. Put alarmed in there as well. You in there. Skywolf. Cloud. There we go. McCloud. Okay. I'm going to start with that. Okay, how? How? Main timeline. Okay. Nope, still nothing. Still waiting. Still nothing. It's funny how last week I was like playing Final Fantasy and being like, I hate being right, guys, and now I'm sat here like, I hate being proved wrong. I said this would be fine, and it's not fine. Balls. I'm still trying to work out how I'm going to do this.
Can you not? We already know I'm spectrumed. We're all spectrumed here.
Hmm. Hum. Promises will keep. Alright, well let's start with just everything, I guess. Start how we usually do. We'll just start with everything.
Can you not? We already know I'm spectrumed. We're all spectrumed here.
What options do I have here? So what is the difference between a compound clip and I don't know. What's the difference between a compound clip and a timeline? I actually don't know. I'm going to do a little bit of trimming and then we'll sort out like order. That. I'm gonna put that there. On that one. And then we just laughed for like 10 minutes. Spacebar, please. That bit at the end. Just thinking. I'm trimming them all down, but if I'm gonna make them into like timeline clips within themselves, it's probably not worth me doing the trimming just yet, is it? You actually open Hopes to see what they did. So yeah, their final timeline is quite clean because everything is in an individual timeline for all the captioning and things. I'm going to copy that. Okay, so let's take a step back then. Okay, so let's make a new bin. Okay, so we have artists, Bravely Default. Hang on, let's make categories for like the big ones. So we've only got one art, so I'm only going to have that one, but we've got artists, timelines. We've got Bravely, timelines. We've got Minecraft timelines. We got peak timelines. Beautiful timelines and VRC timelines. Okay. So instead of having all of the clips in the main timeline, we have all of our sub-timelines in it. Okay. We already know. Where's the alignment settings? I want them centralized. Layout. Nope, not that. The anchor. There we go. Oh, geez. Oh, okay. That's controls, geez. Getting used to a new way of doing this. Oh, I made a cup of tea before I started stream. I've left it downstairs, and it's still brewing. It's still got the tea bag in it. That's gonna be a strong cup of tea. Give me 2 seconds. Hang on, let me. Break screen's probably a good idea. 2 secs. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna mark off forgot tea, but that's a different type of forgetting the tea. Oh yeah, it's a new week. End game. New game. I forgot my tea, but in a different way. A very rare case of forgetting tea, but not microwave. Because those things are not exclusive. Okay, so I don't want to move it the way I normally would, which would be just to do this, because that messes up the keyframing. So I need to... Not that. Ah, okay. Hum. Nope. That just does the same thing, basically. How do I move it around without... Well, without moving it around? I don't want to move the box. You know, I don't want to move this box because it messes up the fade in. So I move that down to here. It messes up this. So I need to move the text within this box. How do I do that? Because the settings is for the box. And thus it ends up doing that. So it's not that. It's not in there, so it's in here somewhere. I thought it would be under transform. Is it this? I think it's that. Okay. Okay, can I open this up? Can I open this up to look at the keyframing, please? Because I can see that there's like a movement in there that I don't want to be in there. I must have accidentally nudged it. We'll get there. Once I know what I'm doing, it will get quicker. Turn that off. We already know. Hi, Nan. Hope you're having a good Monday. I think I am, although I'm a little frustrated that this thing that I've ordered to be I've like ordered a thing to be collected from me to like send somewhere, and they just haven't come, like at all, to collect it, which I've paid for. So I'm a little bit annoyed, and thus I'm gonna have to send an angry email, which we love doing. But other than that, it's going okay. Monday's going okay. It turns out I had holiday and I remembered that after doing my morning work routine. Oh no. Well, I guess that means, hey, at least you were up and ready for the day. Also found I have a swollen lymph node in my neck. Well, ooh, that's not good. Better get that checked. E. Where the hell is alignment in text? That's not what I was after. Not that. Nope. Ah, there we go. Like that. So that's in the middle, and then... There we go. Okay, now I think I know how to do it. Gonna give it a few days. I had acid reflux last night, and that could be a response to it. Okay, if you're sure. Nope, still not a van. Still not a van to come collect my stuff. Weird. Okay, so ah, hello, Lance. A cheese with some cheese. How are you? The Sergal is here. Doing good, how's you? I'm doing okay. I've had a mixed day, but I'm doing okay at the moment. I hope your day is going well. But so far, only been up for about 40-ish minutes. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Huh. Sorry, I immediately ADHD'd and got distracted by something on my screen there. I was like, the hell's that? In the search bar. It's the moon with the thing in its face. So let's see how this looks.
Can you not already know I'm spectrumed? We're all spectrumed here.
Okay. Well, there's the first one. Hello, Growlithe. Okay, so on the main timeline... So on the main timeline, we put that in. We put in the timeline. Many, many timelines. Yeah, so that's how we do this time round. I'm trying a different editing method based off how Hope did it, because when Hope very kindly edited the last highlights for me, because I was, busy, and then they gave me the file to be like, if you want to make any changes, here's just the edit file, and I was like, you made this so organized, holy shit. Executive dysfunction and getting distracted with work has struck. I just finished my breakfast. Growlith, no! It's been like 3 hours! No! Oh. You have my sympathies. You have my sympathies. I still haven't had my package collected. They just straight up haven't come. I'm very annoyed. I did not get to go for my walk. I haven't left the house today because of that, which I am upset about. Because I don't, in my own head, mentally, I do not wish to become a hermit, so I try to leave the house once a day. I go for my walk, and generally walks make me feel better anyway. So I'm very upset that I have not been able to do that today. Because I had to bloody stay home in case I missed this bloody collection, and it hasn't turned up. Anyway. Right. This clip. The gorilla slap. And you go in Artis. Yep. Some things that don't have words. Lo-fi. I shall have ravioli. Ravioli! What kind? What kind of ravioli? Ravioli's good. I mean, pasta's good, yeah. We went to an Italian place on Saturday. And it was like a fancy one. It was we decided to treat the family as a thank you for all of their help for the wedding, because my parents and Spook's parents helped a lot with many things, not just monetarily, but emotionally and just stuff like that, and didn't ask for anything in response. So we took them for a nice fancy meal, because sometimes a lot of people sometimes, they'll do something for you and then they'll be like, no, I don't want any money. No, I don't want any money. And we're like, fine, well, thank you some other way. So we went for a really nice meal, and God, it was good. Spinach and ricotta. Nice. Nice. Would having that in a cheese sauce be too much cheese? I don't think so. Ah! Hello, Hope! Oh. Come. I'm trying to make my edits like how you did to try and keep things organized. I think I'm starting to get it. I had a bit of a teething problem for like the first half hour of like, oh god, how do I do this and how do I do this? But I think I've figured it out. I think I have figured it out. That does sound good, but like, can I be asked making the cheese sauce in question? That's true. The answer is likely no. That's true. Are you gonna have it with any kind of sauce? Because ravioli is good, but I find sometimes without sauce, the filling is actually a little dry. I suppose you could just have it with like some olive oil or something. Okay, let's give this a crop. So I have pasta, and there's more like a sauce base. Okay. Yeah, this is there's some do come with a sauce. I just assumed it didn't, but some probably do come with a sauce. I'm gonna leave that one for now. But you can increase or decrease the softness in the crop section. It does look better. Oh, let's have a look. Oh. Um. Ah. Thank you. There we go, like that. Nice. Found it during editing yours last month. Thank you. Approaching this very differently from how I normally would, based on how I saw you do yours. I.e., I'm doing all of the clip edits in individual timelines. Because it was so neat. It was so neat when you did that. So create a new timeline. Artists. Gorilla. Wake up. Artist timeline. I suppose maybe I should make all the timelines first and then do all the edits. I don't know. Copy that. Okay, I didn't know what layer that was going to put that on. You can do all the timelines first and then put a green flag on the ones you've done editing. Okay. I decided to add some Mediterranean veg and use some olive oil as sauce. Sounds good. Sounds healthy. Sounds nice. Good for your joints. Some veggies in there. Some Endermen showed up in our house, sat on a chair, and they're holding a flower. Aww. Friend. Don't tell Curls. She doesn't like Enderman. She keeps all her houses 2 blocks tall so that Enderman can't go inside them. Okay. That Enderman is probably the only Enderman I'll spare. Oh dear. If we need to hunt Enderman, we have the end portal now. You just go to the end. There's so many Endermen there. I still haven't I think you said what instead of why. I think I do, actually. I haven't found out yet, or I don't know if I will. I haven't found out in Artis why there was a gorilla. And I get the impression now that the game is not going to tell me. Somebody put her there, but we weren't in a mine. Okay, I'll leave that one for now. Okay, so let's. So how do I? You said put a green flag to say if it's been done. How do I do that? How do I do that? Is it just one of these? So select it and hit this. That didn't appear to do anything. Oh no, it did. I just couldn't see it. Okay. Ah. Ooh! Oh my god, they're actually here. I'll be right back. I'm back. There we go. Woo! We did it. It's officially out of my hands. So there we go. Right. Here we go. Flags. Flags. There we go. Okay. Clear. Nope, doesn't want to clear it. Oh well. Cool. So. Oh, I think it flags them both. Oh, it does both. It does them both at the same time, so you can flag in here or in here. Okay, so that one's done. Right. So this is the only one that's not in a folder because it's like 1. So that's why. So create new timeline. Artists. No. Put that in artist there. Create new timeline. Artists, not friends. Not friend shaped. TL. TL. So my next question is, how do I make a warbling effect? How do I do that? Can DaVinci do that, or do I have to do that in, like, audio software? a warbling. So let me find an example of what I mean. Yeah, pitched up and down. Yeah, it's not like just. It's not just lifted up. Like I know how to pitch up. It like fluctuates. So it goes. "Ah!" You can check FX. You can do it with keyframes. Technically, oh boy. But that's one I'm probably going to listen to later.
Machine is selected. Huh? Oh no. Oh no, did I just start a boss fight?
Right. That's. I know. I at least wanted to trim that out.
Oh no, did I just start a boss fight?
Mm.
Not friend shaped. Not friend shaped. Not friend shaped. Not friend shaped.
I know that this one, I just want this bit. I just want to put a warble over that. I can do that with my audio software pretty quickly. You can get the audio file by going to the audio editing section in the bottom tab, the one with the music symbol, right click the audio and export the audio there. Or if you want to do it yourself, I can try to help you there. Either or. I can just as easily send you the clip, just the clip as a whole. Or do you specifically need the audio file? That's not the correct tab. There we go. Specifically audio. Okay. Do I need to change any of this? WAV. Export. Oh, it's giving me two. Oh, it's giving me left and right. I don't think that's relevant in this instance. It's giving me left and right audio channel. Fair enough. They're probably the same. Then BWAV. Okay. I can do that. Export audio file. BWAV. Export. Still gave me two. Still gave me two. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not helpful. I'm sorry I'm not helpful. Thank you for being very helpful. Okay, I'll leave that one. Bravely timeline. Bravely default. Long explanation. Create. New timeline. Bravely default. She fell over. Timeline. Bravely Default. Spook. Rant. Timeline. Bravely Default. Yet another spook noise. Timeline. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Unlink. I'm gonna keep. I like keeping. I'll keep this raw, like the original, underneath. There. The big brain into oh shit of just like, yeah, we can do this, and then the character dies. Dead. 0 HP. Oh shit. Perfectly cut laughs. Yep. Okay, so I think for this one, I want to make another timeline, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on Spook, but I also need to quote unquote animate him talking. So I think I want to do the talking animation within a timeline, and then I can zoom in on that timeline. So, delete that. Hello? Peace. Sure, this week? We'll save it for Wednesday. Unless you want to go with like your mum or something. Yeah, you can ask her if she wants to go out. How was your day? Oh dear. Well, they came and got it, finally. Like 2 hours after they said they would. Yeah, I mean, I was, as chat will say, I was convinced I was going to have to, like, you know, file a complaint or file a, you know, a ticket. It'll probably be like a ticket, you know how it is. File a ticket and we'll get back to you in 2 to 3 working days. But no, eventually someone came and he literally just scanned the thing and I was like, it said not to stick it on. And he said, yep, that's fine. Took the box off me and left. And he even said, I was like, it's got a long way to go. Is this going to be enough tape? And he was like, yeah, it should be good. And just left. So, there we go. It's gone. Lance says hi.
Hello.
Sergal. Cheese. You've asked this before and I gave you the same answer.
Probably. Because all of your friends have various different aliases because they're hiding from the governments.
Yes.
So nobody's allowed to know who I am.
We're either hiding for the government or the church or both.
The governmental church.
was you. That was you.
It's always me. I'm hilarious. You're gonna have fun subtitling that one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is that going to be one of them long string of text with no spaces or punctuation? that gets
Potentially.
Gradually bigger and bigger.
Potentially, I was going to slow zoom in. I'm learning how to do timelines within timelines, so I'm handling it a bit differently. Yay! So all of the edits get done in individual timelines. So you have all the edits here, and then in the main timeline, you put in those timelines. So when you want to move stuff around, you don't have to move around all the parts because all the parts are contained within the edit.
Just save it as a separate video.
Essentially, but it's not like a video saved and you don't render it out. It's just part of the timeline. So yeah, now I learned that from Hope because that's how Hope made the last video.
So Hope makes their abominations, their travesties on humanity.
Their gift to mankind. Yes. Spook everybody, we'll mark that off the bingo. Background spook. Bingo! Well, not actually a bingo. We only had 2 things. I sent the thing. Ooh! No. Beautiful! I love it. It's beautiful. Let's put it under sounds, make a new sound effects. This really annoys Spook, but putting this warble effect over like clips and stuff, very easy way to make me laugh. Spook always gets very annoyed at me, just like, Blue, please. I'm like, it was funny. And he's like, it's not, it's just a silly noise. I'm like, but the silly noise is funny. It guaranteed makes me laugh. I'm easily amused. Never changed. I plan not to. Hey, Han, do you want to see what Hope just made for me? Yes. They did the sound effect for me because I don't know how to do sounds. So it's not the video, it's the sound. But guess what? It's my favourite.
Oh God, I didn't didn't even hear it because you immediately broke down into giggling, you cretinous, odious woman. It's just a warble effect. It's going to be just a little thing that you change and you just immediately crease.
Yeah.
How pathetic.
See?
Since Jessica goes, woo.
See?
All I need to do is record me saying in the beninging and then have Hope put that over the top of it and you'll just die.
I would cry.
You'll just cry for
I
like,
would cry.
Pathetic woman.
Love you. Are we going?
More sense of humour.
Are we going out?
No.
Okay. Bye. Let's have a look-see then. As Googlebutts have a sense of humour, it's just very low. Yeah! You gonna sit there and tell me that life isn't better when it's easy to make you laugh? Kashka and Agrio laugh non-stop with things with him and others also when hanging out in VC is nice. It's good. It's good. It means people are happy. I'm probably gonna put like a... maybe like a ripple effect of some kind on there. And like combine it with the shape, maybe? With the shake, sorry, not a shape. Hey yo, they got a digital glitch thing just included. That's pretty cool. Ooh, weird. Not quite what I'm after. Probably put a shake on it. Hello and welcome to Game Changer. Yeah, can I turn that off a sec? Noise distortion? It's not moving though. Hello there. Not moving though. I want it to like move and warble. I might come back to this one. Come back to this one. Okay, let me trim that down. Okay, I'm going to trim that to there. That. Okay. Do that later. I need to audio boost that. Clearly, looks way too quiet. Link those back up. Let's just set up some timelines, because that went very fast and we had to pause for the delivery. So maybe I'll just set up the timelines. So we've done all of Bravely Default, so now we've got the Minecraft ones. Oh god, every time I see the name of this one, I cringe. Minecraft. Timeline. Move you into there. Create a timeline. Minecraft. Giraffe. Timeline. Move you into there. Create new timeline. What's this one called? Oh, how do you... Right, okay. Minecraft. How do you noise? Timeline. New timeline. Minecraft. I can still hear his voice. Timeline. Create. Minecraft. I live in a shack. Timeline. Create new timeline. Minecraft. I make toast. Timeline. That nice whistle between my teeth. Minecraft timelines. Many blues. Timeline. Minecraft. Thanks. Stangy. Minecraft. Create new timeline. Minecraft. Twitch chat in. Minecraft timeline. Right now. PK Wheeze. Timeline. Now we've got 2 peak ones. Peak. Banana. Again. Timeline. New timeline. Peak. Clipping. Damage. Timeline. Great. Peak. Beautiful Joe. Breaking the game. Timeline. To be fair, the game broke itself. New timeline. Beautiful Joe. Learn his patterns. Timeline. Before you head out, can you check DMs? Sure. What is this?
I didn't even hear it because you immediately broke down into giggling, you cretinous, odious woman. It's just a wobble effect. It's gonna be just a little thing that you change and you just immediately crease.
Yeah.
What I need to do is record me saying in the
Hello. You've appeared. I didn't do anything. I didn't do
I
anything.
heard you cackling maniacally from the other room. What is occurring?
Hope, care to explain?
I didn't even hear it because you immediately broke down into giggling, you cretinous, odious woman. It's just a wobble effect. It's gonna be just a little thing that you change and you just immediately crease.
Yeah.
What I need to do is record me saying in the beginning and then I hope put that over the top of it and you'll just die.
I would cry.
Is this where you're losing your mind? Are you ashamed of yourself?
No.
This is why we need the church. You need to be aware of shame. I love you.
I love you too. Oh my god, my face hurts.
We need that as a button on the microphone that you can just.
Yeah, I wish it was like a filter that I could just apply with a button. Oh my god. Oh, my face hurts from laughing. I'm saving that. It's the first today, so technically that's for next month. Astounding. You're amazing, Hope. Wah. I believe there is a way to add that effect, but I'm unsure how. Yeah, I imagine it. I imagine I would have to run my microphone through a piece of third-party software, which I don't know if I can be asked to do, frankly. stop looking at the timeline. A plugin that runs on OBS, I believe, not the microphone specifically. Oh, really? There's an OBS one for it. I do use OBS. Head wife timeline. With head wife. You'll see. Hope. Doot. Timeline. You'll see. Timeline. Thought I had a bit of like weird geometry there, that weird line, and then I realized that's probably one of the petals. You'll see. Many wives. Timeline. Been a while since I opened OBS. Understandable. If you don't stream, you don't generally have a big reason to use OBS. VRC, punt, PK, timeline. VRC, spook, cuddles, timeline. VRC, wife, cult. Timeline. Wife cult is short material. If I put like the captions and stuff over it, could make a short out of it. There we go. Okay, all of the clips have timelines. So I suppose technically I could like have the main timeline and then put them all in it. And my question is, okay, let's see if I can find one. Let's use wife as an example. So if we have wife here.
How many wives do you tend to collect? Do I need to be careful? Is this a cult?
So my question is, if I just did that, would it change it in the main one? Because it's a different length now. It does. Okay. Good to know. So I think I'm just going to put all of them in the main timeline. So let's see. And then I'll start editing them and I move them around as I see fit. Peak. Beautiful. Like that. There we go. Okay, there's all the clips. They're all in individual timelines. I need to start editing them down. Work out what order I want them to go in. Whereas normally I like sort out the order first and then begin to edit them. So we're approaching this one differently. So we'll see how we do. But moving I think the reason I ordered them first is because editing them and then ordering them was a pain in the ass. Whereas now, doing it timeline-wise, editing them first and then ordering them is easy because I only have the one thing to move. So it's easy now, so we'll see how it goes. Save project. But for now, it's past 5. And that seems like a good place to wrap up. Slightly shorter than it would have been because of the faffing around with the courier. But needs must. And it's done now. So we're good. So I will probably see you guys tomorrow. And I think we're going to be playing more Amber Isle. Because I don't believe I have anything else that I'm going to play at the moment. Staples, that was easy. I wouldn't call it easy, but it's easy when you know. It's easy when you know. I do tend to run stream late to make up hours when I'm not hours, but like when I'm late. But honestly, I want to go for my walk because I didn't get to on my lunch break because I was waiting for this bloody courier to turn up. So I want to go walk while the sun's out, and then I'll have to make dinner. So I'm being selfish today, and I'm just gonna end stream. Right. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day and thanks for streaming. Thank you. And thanks for coming, Lance. Very kind. Hope to see you soon. Take care, everybody, whatever it is you get up to. And yeah, we'll probably be working on this throughout the week. So enjoy that. Right. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.